guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. So today's video is one that I've been wanting to film for a while and I've finally gotten around to filming it. So this isn't gonna be like a super fun, colorful tutorial. This is just how I prep my skin for makeup. I will go more in depth throughout the video, but for the most part, I do most of these steps before I do my makeup. But there are a couple steps that I just throw in there if it's like a special event or it's like I have something to go to and I just want to make sure that my skin looks really good, or if my skin hasn't been looking so good, I'll take a couple extra steps to make sure it does look better for when I apply my makeup. I feel like I talk about it all the time and I say this all the time, but I have found that the secret to beautiful makeup and the trick to having beautiful, flawless makeup is having nice skin. It is so important to take care of your skin, and that's why I really take the time to prep my skin. Even when I do clients, ask any of my clients, when I do your makeup, I take like 4 to 5 steps before I even put foundation on your face. Obviously, I don't do all these steps to my clients because I don't have time or like the setup to be able to cleanse, exfoliate, tone, you know, like do all these crazy steps. But on myself, I always do these steps. And I always tell my clients that before I get to their house or before I get to wherever it is that they're getting ready, to please make sure that their face is freshly cleansed and moisturized, because that is like key. You're gonna see in this video, the #1 thing that I focus on when I'm prepping my skin is moisturizing. So the first few steps are kind of like my basic skincare routine, just what I do to clean off my face and to make sure that my face is nice and clean and makeup free and moisturized. And then the last few steps is really how like I prep my skin right before I do my makeup. So if you're interested in seeing how I prep my skin before makeup application, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Hey guys, so let's go ahead and get started with the skin prepping process. So the first step that I'm going to do is take my Garnier micellar water and a little cotton round, and I'm just going to wipe down my whole face. I love this micellar water. I actually use this to remove my makeup at the end of the night also. But before I do my makeup, I just like to wipe down my whole face to make sure that I get rid of any excess makeup that may have stayed on my skin. I also take it down my neck because I do put foundation down my neck, so it's very important to not forget about the neck area. And I also like to really focus on my eyes because I do tend to get a lot of mascara and eyelash glue residue on my eyes, so look at that. And I had washed my face the night before and that gunk was still on my face. So gross. So now I'm going to go ahead and take the Cetaphil cleanser and just cleanse my face. Normally I do this in the sink, but for the sake of this video, I have a little bowl of warm water next to me. That's what I keep dipping my hand into. But I really like this cleanser for right before I do my makeup because it's very gentle. It doesn't irritate my skin. It doesn't dry my skin out. It just kind of leaves me with a nice bare surface that's ready for makeup application. And I also take this down my neck again because I do put makeup down my neck, and it's important to always exfoliate your neck. When I'm doing this in the shower, I actually even put it like on my chest area, so just take it all the way down. And now I'm just using a damp washcloth to go ahead and wipe all of that off and clean off my skin to get ready for the next step. Now I'm going to move on to exfoliating my skin, and I'm actually going to be mixing 2 exfoliators together. I'm going to be mixing together the Rapid Renew Microdermabrasion Scrub, and then I'm going to be mixing it with the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Scrub. So it's 2 scrubs. It's just that the purple scrub tends to be really, really, really harsh and very intense. So I use a little bit of that one, but I like to mix in the Dr. Brandt one to kind of dilute it a little bit and make it less strong. I will use the purple one on its own, like at night or at different times during the week, but right before I do my makeup, I don't like to use the purple one by itself because it's just too harsh for right before my makeup. So I like to mix them together. I also like to really exfoliate my eyebrows because #1, that helps with growth, and #2, I feel like a lot of makeup gets stuck in your eyebrows and you don't realize it because like we forget to really scrub our eyebrows when we are washing our face. So I always make it a point to exfoliate my eyebrows, and it's so weird. And now I'm just doing the same thing. I'm just wiping all of the little beads off my face using a damp washcloth. Next, I'm going to pick up some of my Pixie Glow Tonic, and Olivia is in the background. This is just my toner. I started using this a few months ago, and I love it. I get it at Target. I'm just going to put this all over my face to kind of just make sure I get rid of all the little extra beads that were on my skin from the scrub, and to just further prep my skin. I love toner. It's one of my favorite steps. Look at Puff. He's so cute. He had to come out and make an appearance too because Olivia came out. So now I'm going to move on to this facial mask from BioBell. It's their priming facial mask. I have been in love with this lately. I got it in a box charm not that long ago, and I love it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the mask on as best as I can. I don't know if it's just me, but face masks never fit my face good. I think like I just have a really small face. I don't really know what it is, but they never fit me that good. And then I'm gonna take whatever's left over in the packaging and just put it all down my neck because there's like a lot of good nutrients and just good stuff in there that you don't wanna waste. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that down my neck and kind of add it on top of the sheet masks. Once I have the sheet mask on and like as best as I possibly can get it on, I'm gonna leave it on for 5 minutes and then take it off. Now on the packaging of the sheet mask, it says that what you should do is you should put this on and then rinse it off before you do your makeup, but I don't do that. I actually just rub the excess product all into my skin and into my neck and I let it dry a little bit. And then once it's dried down, I'll just continue on with the rest of my routine. I don't like to rinse it off. I find that it actually helps my makeup application. It helps the longevity of my makeup because it is like a little bit tacky. I just like it. I like leaving it on my skin. So this is a step that I don't always do because sometimes I don't have time to do it. But when I do have time, I do really like to do it. So now at this point, my face is feeling nice and tacky and it's pretty dried down. So I'm gonna go in with the Skin Fitness Oxygen Oil, which this has changed my life, guys. You know, I was always complaining before about how dry my skin was, and this has changed the game for me. My skin is so much more like normal and it's not so dry and cracky, and it's due to this oil. I do get this through my esthetician. I don't think you can just get this online. Maybe on Amazon you can get it, but it's a really incredible oil if you're looking for a really good oil. I don't like to put it on my eyes though. It does irritate my eyes a little bit, so I do avoid the eye area with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my moisturizer, and this is just the Clinique Moisture Surge Moisturizer. I've been using this for years. You guys know I love this moisturizer. It absorbs right into the skin. It doesn't leave that nasty, greasy residue on your face. It just makes it feel like your skin drank a glass of water, and it gives us this fabulous boost of hydration to your skin. So I can't get enough of this. I love this stuff. So we are almost done, guys. We are in the home stretch here. I'm going to go ahead and exfoliate my lips. This is the Beauty For Real lip scrub, which I absolutely love. I will link it below in the description box. I actually have a code with Beauty For Real that gets you 20% off. So if you're interested in checking them out, you can go ahead and use the code to save a couple dollars, you know. So I just take a little bit of it and I really scrub it into my lips with my fingers. And you'll see that I'll start rubbing my lips together. But I just like to really work it into my lips. It is a brown sugar scrub, so it actually tastes pretty good. And it's like super moisturizing. So I don't like to just wipe it all off. As you can see, I'm taking the damp washcloth and I'm kind of just patting it to get any of the extra beads off, but I like to leave the moisturizing products on my lips because I just feel like it makes them softer and it just makes them feel better. So now I'm going in with the Milani lip treatment, and I'm going to put a little bit of this right on top just to let that sit while I'm doing my makeup. I like to let this sit while I'm doing my makeup because it's pretty thick and I put on a pretty thick layer of it, but it really does hydrate my lips and get them ready for lipstick, because you know, liquid lipsticks and a lot of these matte lipsticks can tend to be very drying. And my skin just looked so good at this moment that I was like, I have to take a quick selfie. Like, look at how glowy my skin already looks and like healthy, and I don't even have makeup on. It just looks so good, you know? So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Mario Badescu water and spritz this all over my face. This is my actual skin prep. So all of the steps before this are steps that I kind of do a little while before I do my makeup, but these are the steps that I do right before I do my makeup. So I put the Mario Badescu spray. Now I'm putting a little bit of the Pixi Glow Mist. This is the mist that has the oil in it, so it really hydrates your skin before makeup. And now I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Too Faced Hangover Primer. You guys know that I love this primer. I've been using it for quite some time now. I like never use any other primer except this one. It's just, like I said, super hydrating. I feel like it really helps with the longevity of my makeup. And honestly, I love this primer for oily skin, for dry skin, for any type of skin. I feel like it works for everybody. And that's it. That's the whole skin prep routine. So as you can see, my skin's looking really glowy, really healthy, really nice, and really luminous. But I'm not oily. It just looks healthy and glowy. As you can see, once I'm done, I already have like this really nice natural glow happening to my skin, and that's all because of the oils and the moisturizers and especially that sheet mask. I don't, like I said in the video, I don't use this sheet mask every single time I do my makeup because sometimes I don't have time. But when I do have the time, or if I see that my skin is looking really haggard and just tired and just not good, I will do that mask. You can really do any moisturizing sheet masks. The Sephora Rose ones are really good. The Sephora Lotus ones are really good. There's so many different brands that make awesome sheet masks. Even BioBell makes other sheet masks that are really good too. I just personally like to use the priming one before my makeup. I've been using it a lot lately just because it does all the things that I'm looking for my skin. It brightens it tightens up my pores, and it just primes my skin, and it kind of does help my makeup last a little bit longer. So I just have been navigating toward that one, but you can really use any hydrating mask. You want to avoid using any harsh masks like the Sephora Green Tea one, which is made for acne. You want to avoid anything that's to help remove blemishes, just because a lot of times those type of sheet masks tend to have a lot of chemicals in them that can dry out your skin. So you don't want to do those right before you apply your makeup. You probably want to do that the night before, or maybe even 2 nights before you know that you're going to be wearing makeup. So anyways, I hope this video was helpful. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in seeing more of my videos, then just go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.